can start your
Oh.
shenanigans.
Oh, it says you're offline still. With the next match thing.
Don't worry.
Alrighty. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello, I be Pirate Joe, and this time I'm up against the World Savers, an elf team. You know what that means? Murder. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Soul Crusher EX, playing Dark Elves, going to kick some dwarven ass. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah. It's a bit late where he is, so he's might be a bit quiet. Hopefully this match isn't too long.
Oh wow,
I don't want to be too much of a bother for you.
Don't you worry.
Anyway, it's a nice even match. We'll see how even it is after the first few turns, though.
Looks like I got a lot of cash lately. Like, my last game was a draw against Blonde because Blonde couldn't play. I mean, he's moving, so it's all cool.
My last match was a victory because Speedy couldn't play.
Yeah.
I tried to get a sub, but
yeah. I know he left the league, so it's kinda...
Wait, Speedy left?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
People are dropping like flies.
Yeah, well, it's
a still are.
It's a season of death, you know.
Well, let's see if that lives up to that after this match as well.
It's not like players are dropping like flies, or like coaches
it's
are dropping.
Coaches.
Yeah.
The casualty rate for players is pretty high, but the casualty rates for coaches is getting pretty close.
Yeah. That's kind of
maybe not that
sad.
bad, but still. Yeah, it is sad, especially since some of these people are people who have been in the league for a while.
Yes. And I hate to see that. So let's see.
Because it's one thing to take a break, it's another thing to just ditch, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this seems good.
Yeah, your team is pretty leveled up, man.
And I should have realized that you don't actually have any witch elves, but I'm blind.
Doesn't matter, I did not have the money to buy them. I had to replace
a
lot of players.
If I realized you didn't have witch elves, I would have positioned my players a bit differently, but meh.
Yeah. Well.
I suppose the interesting thing is to see how you go about this. And also, just as importantly, where the ball goes and where you bring it, if you even pick it up. But you're elves, so you picking it up and, well, you not picking it up would be a surprise, if anything. Ooh.
Great.
Sorry about the silence. But that'll definitely be interesting. Now then, what are you going to do?
Good question.
Indeed, it is a very good question. A very important one as well.
Bit of a lull. What are you up to, Bob?
Thinking about what to have for lunch. Roast elf heart or baked halfling leg. Come on, guys, together.
Well, that's not going to be anything unless you reroll it, but that'd be a bit of greed.
Why should I reroll that? Doesn't make
Greed
sense.
roll.
Like, why should I, you know? That's kind of stupid.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but sometimes people do greed rolls.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I can definitely understand why you would say no to that.
That's it. Get in their face.
There we go. I think I already know what I'm going to do.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
Yeah, I already know what I'm going to do.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Good. I don't.
Good. I'm glad you don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, I talked about myself.
What did you do that's wrong?
Let's see.
That's an interesting move.
Oh well, fuck me.
I'm surprised you even risked that, but... Like, I kind of get why you did it, but... Alright.
Well, whatever.
It's not whatever, it's what is. At least that's what the old saying is.
I mean, I always get skulls when I single dice. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it's just the time and my brain is not working.
You wouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh fuck
Well, that's
you.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Mighty Blow is very useful.
Oh really?
Yep. I know, shocking.
Yeah, you don't say.
Speaking of Mighty Blow,
Lots of mighty blow. That's so disgusting.
it's literally the nature of the team, to be honest.
Yeah. Like any dwarven team. Oh, I go guard and mighty blow. So dumb.
Two big guys is always better than one.
Well, it's what works. And on Chaos Dwarves, if anything, it's even further enforced, because Bashy.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of successful dices there.
Yep.
Like my very first two blocks were like two fails. That's kind of annoying.
Yep.
The attacker has an assist.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, I know. I've had similar experiences in the past. I'm gonna do something stupid. Why not? Yeah, I can understand you being extremely upset about this. I would be too. I'd be mauling. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Unity
Well,
is strength.
yeah, that makes sense. Get him out of the way.
That's quite nice. Eve, hang on. Did you see that?
Of course.
You got lucky,
You're a
man.
dwarf. I
There
don't
was
care
a lot
about
of
agility.
sixes.
It's
Oh, my.
annoying, but eh.
So, what now?
Well, that's quite unfortunate for me. I kind of need the exact opposite to have that to happen. And by that I mean that happening to you, not me. At least it was the one that didn't get any level ups or anything. So there's that. And then where are you going to move the ball? Oh, fair enough.
They're gathering around that gold plate, like halflings round a sandwich. This could be fun, especially if the ball holder goes down.
That's a lot of dodges for the dwarf.
Yeah, which is why I'm not doing that. Go figure.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Won't go down.
Waste reroll there.
Gone into the opponent's tackle zone. There, should be good.
So far, you're doing a good job.
What? Not dying?
Well, yeah, of not dying, that's definitely one thing you're doing good. You're also doing a good job in preventing me from having the ball. But that might change, provided in how things turn out with the dice.
The attacker smells weakness. No, very dull. One of them should hit harder.
Well, this is a right proper scrum.
I'm not having any luck.
Put some force behind those punches.
Admittedly, it's one dice, so
Still?
honestly, all of those buff downs would be really useful on well, against basically any other team. It doesn't just get blocked for free. Well, the ball's safer now. For now. Well, that would be a risky move. Definitely be an interesting one, though. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Two big goons get together and fall on
Him not having dodge is going to hurt him a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, I rolled doubles, so I wanted the guard.
Yeah, guard is definitely useful. Definitely one of the better skills in the game. I can certainly say a thing or two about that, considering what my team makeup is.
Huh. Well, elves are going to have a counter skill to all the guard. It's called Fend. No, it's not Fend, but I think Defend or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's an agility move that negates guard.
Interesting.
Yep. Agility players counter skilling against strength players.
I'm getting all the stuns, and I need something more impactful.
Nah, you don't.
I do. I
Nah,
really
you
do.
don't. Nah, you don't. Yeah, just break your neck with all those go for it's. Oh, he's going to trip. Oh, or
It was just a 1. Speaking of tripping, though.
Double power, are you going to kidding me? Ouch.
I'm meanwhile here sitting here thinking similar things, just more on the lines of how did he not roll something better?
Is the assist gonna be enough?
Oh yeah, single dice power, are you... Oh, I'm going mad now.
Yeah,
Finally. Ah, fuck off. Fuck off.
yeah, that shouldn't have gone as well as
Fuck
that did.
off.
I'll be perfectly honest. That really should have not gone anywhere near as well as that did.
Hates this game so much.
Oh, trust me, I do too.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Not right now, of course, but
Yeah, blah, blah, yada, yada. God to
You know,
him.
it's so strange being on the other side for once.
Oh
'Cause usually
really?
the one
This is
complaining.
always my luck. I think
Well,
you
it
haven't.
almost always
I
seems like
think you
mine.
haven't seen my games, right? No, you didn't even
I
watch
don't
the
think I
single game.
haven't. I don't think I have, to be honest.
Oh,
So you're right on that
whatever,
regard.
man. Whatever. Yeah. I figured something like that would happen.
Well, I mean, you're in an amazing position right now.
Yeah, because I was like, that was my fuck you move. Like, fuck this game move.
Well, it certainly worked.
Yeah, it did. Now it's your turn.
This player likes to be well assisted.
The block. On my fucking not block piece. Well, whatever. Go for it.
Can the player force possession away from the ball holder?
I tried.
You did.
Solid tactic. Kill the fool carrying the ball, then you stop it from scoring.
Wow. Ouch.
He'll be fine.
The power he needs. Always. I don't even have blotch. It's a miss in my team.
Speaking of Blanche, I presume you're just going to take the touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
That's-
understand that.
That's what I'm going to do. Or not.
That's a fail. Expect to see
I have no words. That just...
Double ones. Here we go, baby. And my whole team is on the ground.
That should not have happened.
Ah,
That's
fuck
just-
off. Ah,
I feel bad now. I genuinely feel bad.
yeah. Whatever. So, my team is dying. The game is saying fuck you into my face. It is actually saying fuck you into my face because you got the 4 up. That's ridiculous.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Oh, I'm so mad. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It is.
That's the
Yeah, just.
whole still standing.
Yeah, I know you're going to foul. Wow, let's go. Give me a red card, please.
Well, I wouldn't do it normally, but I have the bonus of being able to...
Yeah,
reroll.
blah, blah, yada, yada. Shut up.
They'll need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them.
That's so stupid, man. This double ones. Yeah. Now my players are getting beaten up or they're getting fall down. It's so stupid. Ah,
Well, you injured one of my dwarves, so you have that at least.
yeah, well, wow, congratulations. Fuck this shit.
Well, it worked.
Oh yeah, well, well,
Well, the ball's in a good position for you at least.
Oh. Now everything is dying.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's also unfortunate. Okay, then. I guess I can't roll anymore.
Well, you rolled a lot, and enough. So,
I
yeah.
wouldn't say so, considering I've only gotten KOs and not injuries.
Yeah, you could stop, you know, breaking my armor at least. It's ridiculous, by the way. You're breaking 8 armor, like armor value 8. You have to roll a fucking...
Yeah, it's almost like I'm breaking armor value 7, because
Yeah.
that's effectively what I'm doing.
Yeah. That's so dumb. 7 should break more often, but 7 doesn't break often, so... Does make sense.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, you got the touchdown. And that's what matters.
For what price?
Nothing really, considering all your guys are KO'd and the only one with an injury is me.
But you have spare players.
But the player you injured was one of my players that's not a spare. And you got 2 of your KOs back.
My strength 4 piece is still out and my blitzer is still out, so yeah. Not the important players did wake up. So yeah.
Still, it's players woken up.
Yeah, it's a 50-50, so, you know, 2 players had to wake up. Like, statistically. Well, whatever. Playing with a disadvantage. Oh, well, well.
There's a couple pretty good players on this field, Jim. They're just hiding behind all the crappy ones.
Oh, I misclicked.
No, that's unfortunate.
Well, whatever.
So I'm not going to talk about it again.
I did a misclick. Well, yeah. Wow. I mean, you can't do it in 2 turns. You're too slow for that.
I actually can.
Well,
It's just I only have a few players who can actually do such a thing successfully.
okay.
So it's unlikely for me to do it.
I just fucking misclicked with my kick piece. That was so dumb.
Yeah, I can understand being upset at that.
I was
Misclicks are the bane of my existence.
I was looking at chat and then, yeah, well, whatever. Oh, fuck me. Roger's like, oh, Dwarfs is getting really easy away from just leap. Well, I'm trying to dodge. I don't have any leap. Oh, go for it. Boom.
Players arrive to
Well, a
assist their
6. Into double skulls. Into kill.
Not anymore. Well, it's not a kill.
Wow.
It's
Well,
just a stun.
yeah.
There's a difference.
It's basically a kill because I can't use that piece. Hate it.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Quick and easy.
No,
Easy here.
no fails, huh?
Handing off and not passing.
Oh wow. Okay. Stuff is happening. Just because of my one misclick. I'm going to hate myself.
Well, I'd have tried throwing it if it was further back.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
Tongue is about to hit the fan. Absolutely have to stop him. Or whatever. We need to get the ball forward. The end zone is in sight.
It's gonna be a reroll.
Good defensive block.
Oh well, let's.
Alright. Let me do this first.
Both players have 0 rerolls.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. One of my strengths when I was still playing.
Here comes the go for it. Punch in the face.
Ball is secure.
Oh
The
well.
other team steal it away. Less pressure on the ball.
Well, I need that to not happen.
Yeah, I know. I'm missing my block. bowler, man. You need to level up so I can give you block. Ouch.
It's another handle. It's like it's the parcel down there.
Yeah, that was
That was close. You rolled a 4 on a 5 up.
It's not that close, especially considering they kind of need a 4 up on normal.
Would I want to return?
Well, normally anyway. Alrighty, so you got one of your pieces back.
Yay.
Can impact the gate.
This time I'm not going to misclick. That was too close.
His team has just kicked it away.
That was too close. I rolled really bad.
Nope, extra rerolls, so that helps.
Oh, but that helped me. I had a really big scatter, but it did not get out of the field. I got lucky there. Yay, my front line is dying. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this reminds me of exactly how the first half of the last time happened. Because
Yeah.
the only difference is that this time it lacks a stun.
Yeah, and I didn't misclick with the bomb.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first, as the saying always goes. Well, not always, but you get the idea.
Oh, tying up my players. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh man, really?
Well, I mean, to be fair, 3 of the 6 results on the D6 would have actually done it, so
Yeah.
because block is very useful against someone who doesn't have it.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I'm playing this game the first time.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
It's quite fundamental.
Here you go.
So
This is going to be enough to come out on top.
So far, the blocking dice have not. Well, the armor value breaks haven't been the best for me since I need actual injuries, not just stuns and KOs. But at least I've gotten some decent KOs. I'll take what I can get.
yeah.
The attacker has an assist.
to square one, I guess. Well,
Not exactly square one, but I get where you're coming from.
I need to do
For a
some
second there, I
punch.
thought that was Nafuna, and that I somehow screwed up somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The only
unfortunate.
one without a block, yeah, is going to die. Fuck off. Ah, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I just wanted a fucking arrow. And it's like... An arrow is like 2 times on the
On
fucking
D9.
dice. But yeah. And I lost my extra reroll for that. Well. I should have known, man.
Finally.
Never do fucking single dice. I don't care if you injure me.
Well, I'm glad. It makes it a lot less, makes me feel a lot less bad when I do.
So he got a niggle, right? Well,
He got a... let me see here.
looks like he got a niggle.
He got a...
Yeah.
No, it's just a badly hurt.
Really?
He didn't get anything. It was just a badly hurt.
Well, oh, he does have. Okay, I see.
He already has a movement value down, but
Yeah. I missed.
for now, that hasn't gotten worse. For now.
Well, I'm getting Witch Elves next after this game. I have some money now to buy some new players. Oh yeah, go for it. Let's go. Boom. Very brave.
Not that brave.
And another paw. It's so annoying.
Annoying? Yes. Effective? Also yes.
Huh. So... Wow, I could not intercept. And he makes it. No, he does not.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm just seeing this animation. Every time if I see this animation, I'm like, okay, well, he did it. Good job.
A 1, a 6, and a 1, so... yeah, I couldn't really do anything about that. Speaking of things I can't really do anything about... oh, that's unfortunate. You actually picked the stumble, just to assert dominance.
Yep. That was exactly why I picked Stumble. Nah.
Sure, go for it. Why not?
With my luck, I know that I'm getting a red card. I'm not good at falling.
Well, you are elves, so...
Yes.
characteristically speaking.
Good day, sir.
If those dice were reversed, you'd not be in the best of situations. It'd be a burnt reroll. Just tackle.
Yeah. Well,
Annoying.
yeah. But you will get the pow. Or stumble in this case.
Didn't really do much.
Yeah. he gets it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, I got lucky there.
Two big guys.
Oh no.
To be fair, they had tackle.
Spoke too soon.
Well, you keep saying you spoke too soon and similar, but you're doing just fine.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your power dice, man. Oh, wow, this dwarf is speedy.
Yep.
Just to
Speaking
get
of
rid of my
speedy.
strength 4.
Well, it's still not gone, so...
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've not been getting any armor breaks that I need.
Quite nothing.
All of the armor breaks I really got were in the first half, and all they did was just knock you out. Yeah, I got one injury, but, well, I need a bit more than just one. I'd even take the KOs again.
Let's see. That's okay.
Yeah, you can at least make the pickup easier.
Yup.
Question is who you're going to use to pick up the ball, if anyone.
That's a good question, yes.
Well, the one die paid off.
Meh.
Admittedly not in the way you probably wanted it, but better than being forced to use a reroll.
Yeah. Okay. Can't do much here.
Two big goons get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
There we go.
Could you stop rolling pals? That would be nice.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if I roll POWs, stumbles, or both downs.
Oh, in that case, stumble? Yeah.
I mean, the guy has... Oh wait, no, that's not Nafuna.
Yeah,
I think
he's...
For some reason, I think that's
yeah.
Nafuna.
Yeah, it's not...
Also, even then, though, that guy didn't have dodge, so...
Yeah, but you know, double skulls would be nice.
Yeah, double skulls are nice. I already got one, though.
Oh my god, 2 KOs? No,
Well,
no.
those KOs I asked for have just suddenly arrived.
Yeah,
Okay, could you not do that game? I just want to stand you up. I don't want to do a 50-50 dodge.
Oh, you want to do a 50-50 charge.
Yeah, maybe later.
So... It seems you're not brave enough. Figured as much.
You want bravery, I'll give you bravery.
Nah, man, everyone that worships chaos is a little pussy. They need the dark gods because they are losers in life. Oh, dark gods, please help me. Make me better. Because I suck. Yeah, well, whatever. Just a fucking 6 on the pickup. I'm going to get mad here. Oh wow, now he's getting all the powers, man, all the powers. And 2 KOs and a stun. Yep, this is going to be a 1-1. Can't stop
Well,
it
if
now.
I have a say about it, it'll be a bit more than 1-1. But,
No, I don't get so. No, I don't think so.
Solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball.
well, it's not what you think, it's what will be, so we'll see.
Ah, don't you worry, man. Ah, don't you worry.
You push me, I push you. It's just the way things work around here.
2 stuns. 2 KOs and 2 stuns. Wow. That was a really effective round, wasn't it?
Yep, I needed it. Well, that's a reroll.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god!
Well, there's the German coming out, so you know things have gotten really bad.
Like, are you seeing my dice?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very mediocre.
Mediocre?
Well, if it was outright bad, you'd have rolled a lot more double skulls and ones. But yeah, you really do not want mediocre dice. You want good dice.
Like, no, wait. Compare the dice, man. Your dice are like 3 times better than mine.
At the
Like,
moment,
Yeah,
my
no.
better.
You
I
getting
wouldn't
all the
say brawl.
powers, all the armor breaks. Look at this bullshit. You see what I mean? Fuck it.
Oh, that was not the best. Speaking of not the best, that was another double skull, something I've gotten 2 of.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of single dice skulls.
Yeah, you got a single dice skull, which is a lot more likely. So,
No,
yeah.
it's not. It's just one of.
Well, I mean, if you roll 2, I mean, let's be honest, if you roll a single d6, you're much more likely to get stuck with something bad than if you roll 2. It's just basic math. So,
You're like 1 out of
I
6.
can understand your frustration, though.
Oh, well, let's see. How many players did I have? Fuck, I had 4 out. That's like 4 players out of the game.
Switch reflected of the ball. Plays risky.
Well, that was lucky.
Yeah, that was really lucky. He just did it with a 6 again. You rolled like 2 6s on your fucking catches. Yeah, this game, man. This game.
Well, if I wanted to, I could have stalled and secured a draw. You still have a chance to score. And you might get your KOs back.
This needs to be a hell of a catch.
Whatever.
Well, you got 2 of your KOs back, so that helps you a lot.
I didn't even watch your game, Roger. I just saw.
Oh, Roger's luck is honestly this times 3.
Yeah, yeah.
What you're going through. I've seen his matches.
Look,
I genuinely feel bad for the
my
guy.
matches are pretty much like his. Like, pretty much like his.
Well,
I was
it's
14th.
like-
I was 14th place, by the way, as Dark Elves. So, yeah. I've been playing with 3 loners 7 weeks in a row. Yeah, I know how that is.
So you're basically, your luck is only slightly better than his. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't watch the Skaven match. I was like, I just saw the stats and I was like, okay. Someone got murdered.
No need to be
Like poor Roger. Yeah. Oh mein Gott, echt jetzt?
Well, that helps you. Does too. Surprised you're doing that with the ball carrier, but alright.
And die. Alright. Why are you surprised?
It was just a very aggressive tactic. I was not expecting you to go for a very aggressive tactic.
Because I'm an elf or what?
Okay then.
This is Dark Elves.
Yeah, I know. Dark Elves are usually the bashiest of the elves, but doesn't change the fact it's aggressive. To be fair though, you do need to do the aggressive moves in the current state
Yeah,
if you want to win.
yeah. I have no time.
No, I have less time than you, so there's that at least.
two big goons get together and fall on you.
I didn't even realize. But that almost was poor.
Decisive.
Takes a skillful player to stay up under such a sustained
Oh, here it comes.
Remember,
And he makes both. And he gets a pow. So dice that he needs. Ah, fuck.
I'm just examining this real quick. Okay, I think I know what I need to do next.
Yes, your players need to die.
No, yours do. Your elves. So
So what?
it
Are
means
you
need to die.
kidding me? Wow.
I mean, I've gotten 2 double skulls already, so...
Honk. Whatever, man. Whatever. Es ist
So,
ridiculous.
whatever it is.
Es ist verdammt nochmal behindert. Was eine Scheiße, Alter.
They'll need to scoop up that ball and quickly. Gutsy and brilliant. Taking the ball from right under the opposing team's nose.
You gonna check it? He's trying to dodge out of the tackle piece. It has not rolled a 1, so it has succeeded. This is not what I needed.
Good call. Elimination is the key. Strength and iron.
Oh, that's a real mess. The match can't end in a draw. Do something, please.
Ah. Oh man.
There'll be trouble with the Unions if this happens.
Oh, somebody's planning something. Oh wow, against my blush piece. He gets a pow.
I have tackle on them, so...
Doesn't matter.
The domino effect.
Always. Skulls and push. Yeah, well, it's making it. Tja, was soll ich da machen? Alles beschissen. Oh Mann, oh Mann.
That was the call.
Well, that's annoying.
Last of speed. Fast and impossible to tackle. Love it. The other parts were never expected. With such easy. Ace done myself.
Smells weakness.
Well, I'm not getting what I need. Finally. Yes, because I want to have a 1 die instead of a 2 die.
That's the way. Attack the ball carrier. Don't try and jump off the ball. Not good.
I have a dumb plan.
I certainly like to show.
Would you like to know my dumb plan?
Yeah, you're going to pass.
Well, I rolled another one. You're probably going to get a touchdown here, so...
I'm not sure.
Despite
about
all your
that.
terrible luck and complaining, you're going to win. Because, of course, it gets robbed at the last second. That's just how things go for me.
An unmolested enemy in the end zone.
So unless you don't just magically roll a 1 here, you'll be fine. Oh, and would you look at that? No one. See?
There's a one.
Oh, there it is. But you have a reroll, so it doesn't matter. See, it worked. You got the touchdown.
Hate it. It's really late here. It's almost 2 a.m.
Hmm. I got barely any SPP from that.
Yeah, last game I got 0 SPP because it was a draw. I didn't even get MVP because, you know, my game in Blonde didn't get counted. And I was asking for any subs, but nobody wanted to sub, so yeah. Oh, I rolled a 5, I'm taking that.
Well, at least I rolled a 6 for things. And my MVP goes to a useless piece. Wonderful.
Oh yay, Nexus. The one that did the pass got MVP. Good.
I should have just kept the ball, because then you wouldn't have been able to toss it. But I was expecting that even if I didn't roll a... I was expecting I would at least not roll a 1 and be able to actually throw it someplace.
Yeah, I know
Anyway.
you wanted to get rid of the ball. I know. GG's.
I got a level 3 stadium just to flex.
Well, I gave him block now. The one
I
that
should have
leveled.
used the apothecary on Lilishlin. Oh well. Anyway, for those who have watched, I hope you enjoyed, even though not much was said. And, yeah. Sorry that last match wasn't recorded. It didn't happen. So, that's why it doesn't